All monks, nuns, and all Dharma friends. So about the practice, we need to pay full deep attention to it. If we cannot do that, then we will skip chase after our habits, like the habits of discrimination. And this is why we don't believe in our true mind. We always use the Buddha's teaching, the patriots' teachings, just to help us, just to remind us to strengthen our belief in the true mind and the practice. So we usually use the Buddha's teaching to explain, to give examples, to tell stories, just to strengthen the belief in the true mind. But the most important things that when we understand, when we have the right view about the right Dharma, it is important to carry out the practice. So the practice is to focus deeply on the practice. It is not based on through the understanding of the mind. It's not it is not through the scriptures or speech. So in order to get enlightenment, to be free from all attachment or forms, then we need to carry out the practice. So we need to be aware that on the path of the practice, if we have the mind or any thoughts about achievements, about achieve any goals, or feel satisfied with anything, then that is not the right practice. It is the right principle to break through the ego. So our practice is to remember to let go the ego, which is not to obtain, not to seek, or not to fear. So it is important to keep practicing. And in order to keep practicing, we need to rely on the triple jewels like the Buddha's teaching, just to help us strengthen the true mind and strengthen our practice. Now, is there any questions? Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. The master, monks, nuns, and the whole community or Dharma friends. You just say that don't take a break on the practice. That means we need to continue, get used to the practice. The practice needs to be continue. I just have an analogy like we have like in space, we have a very clear sky, and suddenly there's a cloud come from nowhere. So this analogy, just like our mind. Our mind is it used to be there's no cloud, no delusion, and that is that cloud or the delusion is just like a thought. It's like the habits or ignorance. So if we don't continue to practice, then that cloud, that delusions will keep forming. So based on that analogy and with my practice, I just keep maintaining my practice, my give rise to the doubt. And I see that when anything arrives, like for example, like the thoughts or anything or the thinking, then I usually, if I practice, then I usually don't see any other forms or any other forms or any other thoughts that established on top of that arrived thoughts. Master say we need to realize that each individual, like our body, is different. We have different forms, different looks, different thinking, different karma, etc. So based on that, we usually have different mind of discriminations. Based on that, then we usually keep building our ego, like the fear, the seeking, the obtaining. So as a practitioner, if we have a strong belief in the true mind and get used to the practice, then we can function as as normal every day, but we don't attach to the thinking, to the hearing, or to the listening. So everything is a challenge for our practice. So any sense of knowing whether it is good or bad, they are the challenge of for the practice. They are the conditions for the practice. So just like an example, just to help us realize about our true mind, the clear sky, or the clear sky, or the space does not attach or cling to daylight or darkness. So if we attach to the darkness, to daylight, or to any object or subject, then we are forgetting. We are forgetting what our true mind is, or Buddha nature is. So if we practice it right, if we can give rise to the doubt, or if we can maintain that prajna, the doubt, then we will understand what the right penetration is, like entering the non-attachment stream. So any sense of knowing is is ignorance, is the ego, is the affliction. That is our common sickness from beginningless time. So with our practice, we need to be honest to ourselves. About to be honest to yourself. To me, I'm not very clear, but I will keep trying practicing. Thank you, Master. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear Master and the whole community, Recently, I talked to one of my Dharma friends, and the Dharma friends practice for sometimes. And just like you mentioned or said, that once you practice, then we need to stop all the knowledge of the mind of discrimination. So how do you clear on that? How do you how do we have a clear understanding about that so that we can practice? It's just like Master say that the encouragement is to wipe out of the knowledge, because in the sutra, the Surogama Sutra, it say the knowledge is the the door of a disaster. So if we have any sense of knowing, or if we establish any thoughts from the seeing, the listening, hearing, understanding, then that is the ego. That is the ignorance. It's just like in the sutra, it's also give us an example that our mind is just like the monkey. It keep jumping from branch to another. It's never stop. So this is the explanation refer to our brain is never stop discrimination, never stop attaching to the views. So if we have the knowledge, but we don't attach to the knowledge, we don't establish any knowledge, then that is the right practice. That is the right approach. We will eventually go to our Buddha nature. So if we attach to any kind of sense of knowledge, then that is ignorance. So, and if we don't establish any knowledge or any sense of knowledge, then that is called nirvana. And that is why we have a crazy mind. Because we have a very deep habit of keep established knowledge on top of each other. So as a practitioner, we just simply correct the mind. If we know how to practice maintaining the Tao, then we know what the Buddha is teaching. That means we don't establish or attach to any views. And that is how we are practicing that which means that we don't establish or cling to any thoughts, any knowledge when we see or when we are thinking. So once we enlightenment, then we will understand. It's just like a person know the temperature is whether it's hot or cold when he's drinking a cup of water. Because of our mind of discrimination, that's why we don't have a strong faith, a strong will to make a step forward. There is a short poem. It say the teaching is about that nowadays practitioners don't believe in a true mind. They don't know what a true mind is, but they always believe in the mind of consciousness. And another ways that the Buddha describes is that that we don't believe in a true mind is that we usually make friends with the enemy, like with our thoughts, with our mind of discrimination. We consider that as our children. So the sutra usually give us a lot of analogies, explanation, stories, just to help us realize better about what the true mind is. So there are many stories like fairy tales that the Buddha used to use that an example to strengthen our belief in the true mind. So we need to understand why the Buddha explain many different ways. Why the Buddha give us a lot of analogies like examples, stories. It's just to clarify that because our habit of attachment, our mind is always discriminate. So the teaching, the stories, the examples, all kind of analogies, it's just to help us strengthen the belief in the true mind and the practice. So basically, it gives us the right view for the practice. I have another question. Is retribution. So the question is about so again the question is about the direct retribution, retribution. So and the master just explained that if we have the right or the direct retribution, then the dependent retribution or the secondary retribution will also be followed, because everything is depend on the mind. So if you attach to anything, then you will inside of you, then you will also attach something outside of you. But if you don't attach anything, then you will see then you will not attach to anything else outside of you. Is now Master is talking a story about Huệ Năng. When he heard a phrase in the Diamond Sutra, he asked that person, where is this sutra? Where did you get this sutra? And that lay person told Huệ Năng where it's coming from. So that is one of the example that Huệ Năng has a very strong direct retribution. Another way is like a strong belief in the true mind. And then because Huệ Năng has that strong direct retribution or strong belief in the true mind, so that's why he has no hesitation to go to find that master, which is the fifth patriarch in China. So again, so if we have a strong direct retribution, then the dependent retribution will also follow. So the direct retribution is completely free from duality. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Today we have a special day here. So we want to stop a little bit early. Thank you, everyone.